Hi everybody, this is Celeste. I'm your Cranbrook Clairvoyant. I'm a professional intuitive medium, intuitive life coach, and intuitive coach, and I'm very excited to be here today to talk to you about the contest that's going on for June. So when you purchase my ebook, Developing Your Intuitive Strengths, you'll automatically be entered into a contest to win a free intuitive coaching session with me to go over any of the things that you might want to go over in the book. So I'm very excited about this contest. So the deadline to purchase the book to be entered is June 30th. So make sure you get in and purchase your copy. The winner will be announced at the beginning of July. So the first couple of days in July, I'll do an announcement announcing the lucky winner who gets their free coaching session. And so just a little bit more about the book as well. So what you'll go through in the book is learning to identify your intuitive strengths. So if you're not sure, if you feel like you're intuitive, but you're not quite sure what your strengths are or how to name them or how to label them, we'll go through that. We'll talk about accepting your abilities, and because sometimes it can be hard to accept because a lot of times we're socially conditioned to not believe in intuitive abilities or believe that it's not a valid decision-making tool. So sometimes, a lot of people will tell us that we can only make decisions based on facts and data. That's not necessarily true. So learning to undo some of that social conditioning that we've learned. So learning to accept and cope with your intuitive abilities. So that's something else that we'll go through because sometimes it can be difficult to cope with some of the information that comes through, especially if it's disturbing or negative. So learning how to cope with it in a positive, productive way instead of let it bring us down or affect us negatively. And also learning to turn your intuitive abilities up or down or on and off as needed. So because sometimes we're not in a physical, emotional, or mental state to want to take in that intuitive information. So, if you're having a day where you're feeling extra anxious or down, or even if you're out for dinner and maybe you don't want to have that intuitive chatter in your head, you might want to turn it down. Or if you're looking to make a life decision, you might want to turn it up a little bit more so you can get more information on how to make that decision. So there's going to be a time and place where you're going to want to get that information, and other times not so much. So you're going to want to learn to turn it up and down. And also in the book, there are a ton of exercises that you can utilize to start to develop and strengthen your abilities. So this is super important, like any other skill or any other activity that you want to improve on. You want to do the work to strengthen that ability, make that skill better. So, and whatever your intuitive strength is, there's going to be exercises in there that you can focus on, and you can also go through the other exercises as well. If down the line you want to start to develop other intuitive strengths, you can absolutely do that as well. And then through this process, learning to build your confidence and trust in your abilities so that you can feel confident in helping yourself and others and making decisions. It doesn't even have to be big decisions. It can be something as small as a route to take to work. Your intuition might just tell you that take a different route to work, and then you might find out that there was some construction or maybe an accident on the route that you were going to take. So learning to start to trust that ability, because again, going back to some of that social conditioning, we're taught to maybe not trust our abilities, or if you haven't used your intuition a lot, you need to learn to trust it as you start to use it more. And then finally in the book, there's going to be a section on using your ability to help yourself and others, and I like to think that most people that want to develop their intuitive abilities want to use their abilities to help themselves and others. So what are ways that you want to do that? And that it's super important to start to set out that intention so that you can draw some of those situations in to your life on how to help yourself and others, and and have it be a meaningful addition to your life and to the life of your family and friends, and even professional relationships. So that's the contents of the ebook, and I'm getting a lot of really great feedback. People are sending me messages letting me know how much they love the book and how much value they're getting out of it. So I hope that you'll download the book today and start to change your life in a positive way with a lot of the content, and I look forward to hearing from you. Please send me your feedback on the video or on the book, and let me know what you think. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Let me know so that I can continue to offer the things that you're taking value from, and if there's an area that you feel like needs improvement, I can improve on that for the next edition. So please message me as you're going through it or once you're done, and I look forward to hearing from you. And make sure you order in June so you can get entered for that contest. Thanks for tuning in.